Hello, welcome to today's The Word in a Flash. I'm Freddie Wilson. Today's subject is defending yourself against the enemy's attacks. Folks, we're under attack. That especially include attacks against our families. The devil don't want to see us happy in our families. The devil wants us to go against God's wishes for us all to be a part of families. In order for us to be a successful, loving family, we must love our family in God's way. God has set down his precepts in the Bible about how we ought to love ourselves and our families. I've learned the most excellent quality of life is love. We have to love each other and we have to love our family members. We have to go beyond our normal efforts to show our family love. The best way to prove someone that you love them is to show that you love them. You should ask yourself, am I loving at the right level? Yeah, that's you. Mr. and Mrs. I'm perfect. Everything's right with me. Are you loving other people the way you should love them? You need to be prepared to go above your normal level to show your people, your families, your friends, your co-workers that you love them. In relationships, sometimes you have to take the high roads to fix problems and even take the blame if necessary to fix the problems because sometimes it's going to take you to fix the problems, even though it's not your fault. Please teach your family forgiveness and how to show respect for authority. You need to be cheerful in your generosity to your family, and you also need to show the wisdom enough to show love in correction when that's necessary. Matthew 5:43 through 48 reads, "You have heard the laws that says, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say, love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you." I know some of you are tired, but you must be willing to stay in the fight of your life. Don't get too tired to fight back. The devil wants you to be tired, and that's why we're so weary in our daily battles, in our daily walk, because all the things going on in the world, the pressures are getting to you. Don't make yourself so tired that you can't pray. Weariness can hinder your prayer life. Don't let anything hinder your prayer life. You must always remember to get down in prayer for your daily prayer and thank God for what he's done for you and pray for guidance in your daily walk. I know some of you are going through some trials. Trials are designed to take you further away from God. Don't let that happen. You need to let your trials strengthen you because God's preparing you for something better. Let's face it, there's some things that are going to cause you to become angry. Don't let anger get the best of you. If you're going to lose your temper, lose it on the devil. You have to recognize some of the danger signals of being worn out. Some of them include fatigue, exhaustion, tiredness, and lack of vitality. To disarm the devil, you need to put on the whole armor of God. That armor will protect you from the attacks of the enemy. We have to develop a combat faith and be willing to fight back against the enemy. We have to continue to rely on God to get us through our battles. And oftentimes, God will fight your battles for you. As I said before, as God has taken us from level to level, he's taken us from glory to glory. Life is a series of beginnings. You need to be willing to finish what God has started in you. Philippians 1:6 reads, "And I am certain that God, who began the good work within you, will continue his work until it is finally finished on the day when Jesus Christ returns." We often get caught up in the snares of trying to do things our way. And we're not going to do certain things until certain things happen. When we change our mind, God will release us from the snares that we set for ourselves. Also, when other people are setting snares for you, they will step into their own snares. So be aware that God will protect you even when you don't see it. Psalms 91, 1 through 6 reads, "Those who live in the shelter of the Most High will find rest in the shadow of the Almighty. This I declare about the Lord. He alone is my refuge, my place of safety. He is my God, and I trust him. For he will rescue you from every trap and protect you from daily disease. He will cover you with his feathers. He will shelter you with his wings. His faithful promises are your armor and protection. Do not be afraid of the terrors of the night, nor the arrow that flies by the day. Do not dread the disease that stalks in darkness, nor the disaster that strikes at midday." Let's face it, the devil or the enemy is real. He sets snares for you often. The devil wants to annihilate you and your family. You need to be aware of that and prepare to do battle. But keep in mind, we're dealing with spiritual warfare, not physical warfare. So this is not a fight against man per se. This is a fight against the devil. Yes, men or women may cause you some of your problems, but we are dealing with spiritual warfare, and we must prepare to fight. We must put God first in our lives. We got to be obedient to God's word and put our faith into action. 1 Timothy 6, 20 through 21 reads, "Timothy, guard what God has entrusted to you. Avoid godless, foolish discussion with those who oppose you with their so-called knowledge. Some people have wandered from the faith by following such foolishness. May God's grace be with you all." If you recall from the Bible, David had a much larger enemy than he to fight. But David went boldly to do battle with the enemy. The bigger the enemy you face, the bigger the blessing. Be prepared to win victory over your enemies. You have to have enough faith to say to yourself, I believe I'm going to get what I need to get through my struggles, to get to the other side of my battles. I've said it many times before. Not only will God provide for you, he will also fight your battles. Jeremiah 1, 18 through 19 reads, "For see, today I have made you strong like a fortified city that cannot be captured, like an iron pillar or a bronze wall. You will stand against the whole land, the kings, officials, priests, and people of Judah. They will fight you, but they will fail. For I am with you, I will take care of you. I, the Lord, have spoken." In order to move forward, you need to know the method and the devices of the enemy. You need to understand them and recognize them as soon as they come into your life. The devil will trick you with glamorous schemes and clever people. Not everything that you come across that looks like an opportunity is of God. So you need to be aware of that. So before you do anything in your life, you need to pray first and let God guide you. Because I'm telling you, some of the sweetest looking things or the nicest people may not be on your side. So you have to be prepared for the tricks of the enemy and be ready to fight the devil. Prepare yourself. Become strong. Get down on your knees and pray. Let God guide you. Stay strong no matter what you see in front of you. To know that God will deliver you. And with that, be blessed.